Good morning, everyone. As promised, I was going to launch my program, my new program, live. And I'll have to admit, yesterday I finished a copy, and patience. I know patience is a virtue, not necessarily my virtue. I'm working on it. So I put it on. So it's already on the website. But I did promise to do this live. So today I want to walk you through the program. So for those not in, uh, not in the those who don't know what I'm talking about, I have a 3-month one-on-one coaching for writers program, and I'm launching it officially today. And first off, I wanted to I have this just funny. I have this Oracle deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. I bought it in London last month. And I do this daily card, just to have like a mantra to remain positive throughout the day. And so today I got this card, and I thought it was really funny. So I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. And I thought it's well, I don't believe in coincidence, obviously. I believe in synchronicity. And I thought this card was great because for me, this is a big step. Like launching a program like this is a very big step for me. Um, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's like a really big dream of me. And the bigger the dream, how scary it is to do it. But here I am doing it anyway. But for me, it's a start. I mean, this is not the end. This is part of the journey, and that's what I thought the card was so great. I'm unapologetic about what I desire. I'm hoping in maybe 6 months, I'm hoping to turn this program into a group program. So I both have a one-on-one. So this is what I'm launching today is a one-on-one program, so very individual. But I'm hoping to rework that later on as a group program with like loads of peer review and accountability and stuff. So that's one of my dreams. Another dream is that I want to, and I don't even know whether I'll get to that point. I'm sure I will at some point in my life. But I want to do custom writing retreats, and this is going to be fun because not a lot of people know this yet. So this is also a test for me to see whether people are actually watching this or not, and how long they're watching. Last week I bought a one-way ticket to one of my favorite islands. And one way, as in, I'm going there, I'm gonna look for a house, and I'm gonna see if I'll return or not. I have no idea. The only plan I have is that I have this ticket, and I have a roof over my head for the first 4 weeks, and that's it. But if I find a place, if I find the right place to stay there, I'm definitely gonna do these writers retreats and customize them so people can do a writer's retreat that's actually catered to their needs. So that's the dream, and I'm unapologetic about it. Okay, so let's talk about the program, because I wanted to do this short video, and already I'm in the 3rd minute because I'm sure, as people know, I'm not the most concise and coherent person. I talk a lot. So my 3-month one-on-one coaching for writers program. Who is it for? Different people with different needs, but I've tried to narrow it down to I know the people out there who have this book in their system, and they want to get it out into the world. They have to write this book, but they just don't know where to start. How do you start writing a book? There are also people out there who've written that first draft, put it in a drawer, now have no idea what to do with it. And there are also these people who they do write. Maybe they finished a product at one or a project at one point, but they wish they were more productive. But something's always getting getting in the way. Writing doesn't become a priority for them, and they really struggle with it. They really want to change that. My program is aimed at these people. So if any of you, if that sounds like you, then this program is for you. So what is the program? What does this 3-month one-on-one coaching look like? What we're going to look at and what we're going to discuss is where you are now, how you ended up there, and where do you want to be? Not just at the end of the 3 months, but later on, like break down your goals. And we're also going to break down your needs, your struggles, and these goals, to create a writing plan and habit that works for you, that's realistic for you, and that is very much a reflection of your personal circumstances. If you're a parent with 3 kids, a full-time job, and a partner who needs attention, you need a completely different writing plan than someone who works a part-time job, has no kids, is single. You'll have different obstacles, you have different struggles, so you need a different writing plan. In this program, we'll make a writing plan that works for you. There are 3 options. I have the bronze option, I have the silver option, and I have the gold option. It very much depends on your budget and on your what you need, what you want from this program. So let me run through the options. But all options include weekly writing deadlines, to keep you going, to keep you accountable. And I'm like, if you see me looking down, I have all my notes here. I want to make sure that I bring this information across in the right way. So apologies for that. Every other week we'll have a one-on-one conference call, in which we'll discuss your work, we'll work on your obstacles, reflect on your progress. There will be, in the other weeks, we'll have an email check-in, so to make sure that you're doing okay. So as I said, this is also about accountability. So if accountability is one of the things you're struggling with, this program is for you. I'm going to keep you accountable, okay? We'll have a bunch of worksheets. We'll have this clarity and goal setting worksheet. There will be a bunch of planning and tracking ones, so we can reflect on your progress. There will be personalized writing and journal prompts, depending on your struggle, depending on the obstacles you run into, depending on what your story needs, depending on what you personally need. And at the end of the program, as I said, we'll have this tailor-made writing plan to make sure that you'll keep writing after the program ends. So that's the first option. That will be the bronze option. Then there's a silver option that obviously has all of those, but it also includes 3 hours of editing and a tailor-made cheat sheet in which I zoom in on your particular writing style. So you'll have a cheat sheet and saying, these are my inconsistencies, these are the grammar mistakes that you often make, etc. Or these can be anything. I mean, this is could also be on the kind of story, the way you tell your story, for example. And then there's the gold option, and the gold option is 5 hours of editing plus that cheat sheet. And there's also this 2-hour brainstorm session of your choice. So whether you want to brainstorm with me about your characters so we can flesh them out together, whether you're writing this fantasy novel and you need help world building, we can do that together. What else do we have? Perhaps you're writing a series and you want my help outlining the whole. You could do that with me. I mean, that's one of my specialties, actually. But whatever you need, whatever your book needs, whatever your story needs, we can work on that. So that's totally up to you. It's very free. It's totally up to you. We can work on that. We can have a 2-hour brainstorm session for that, and I'm really excited about that one. I love those brainstorm sessions. So enrollment opens today, and it will close November 12th. Because the program starts, I have a 2-week period for the program to start, so that you can make sure that we all have lives. So if I say we start this day, that might not be best for everyone. So we either start the week of November 5 or we start the week of November 12. We'll find a date that'll work best for you. And then the program continues for officially 3 months, but of course it's Christmas, so it will be approximately 3.5 months. We'll take a break for Christmas because we can try, we can pretend we want to work through Christmas, but we'll know those the holidays are crazy. So depending on the options picked, I have room for about 4 to 6 clients. It really depends on what options turn out to be most popular. So if you're interested, don't hesitate too long, please, because it might be full. And if you have questions, send me a message here, send me an email. We can have this, we can keep the conversation going, and hope to see you there. Have a good weekend. And thanks for listening, by the way.